We're at Riverside Park, which is in Lechlade-on-Thames. I'm not sure you can actually see it very well with the shadow. But basically, welcome to Riverside Park on the edge of the delightful Cotswold town of Lechlade, a wonderful place for picnics and great starting point for some beautiful walks along the River Thames. The source of the Thames can be found 20 miles upstream near the village of Kemble. Riverside Park lies in the natural river floodplain, so don't be surprised if it's wet underfoot at certain times of the year. Should be okay today. So we've got some sandwiches, we've got some coffee, we've got a few little nibbles and things, and I've got my son with me today, young Mr. Michael. Yeah, so there we go, and the wife feels a lot better. Her arm's getting better, isn't it? It's getting better. His shoulders, it's, yeah.
It's my shoulder, I see an improvement.
Yeah.
It's the elbow, because it's restricting.
You can't straighten it, can you? You can't straighten it. And your back's okay now, isn't it? Better.
Better. So
Yeah, okay. I see. She can't quite do a triple axel on the old ice skating rink at the moment, but we're working on that one. I think this looks like a pretty good location to throw my camera equipment. There's a bit of flow there. There's a bit of flow from left to right. Looks to be, I can't obviously see how deep it is, but I think if I set it for about 4.5 to 5 feet, then I'll just leave it there, let it film. Right, okay, this is my setup for today. Also got the metal washer out this time. Crank it up so it's nice and tight. I just want to get the right angle on it, so it should be filming it okay. I was about bang smack in the middle of the picture, I think. Right, set my depth. Thank you, dog. Walk straight over my line, why don't you? That should do it. Turn it out. I just don't think it's as deep as Stanton Lake. I don't think it is. I think I'm going to go down about, I don't want to be on the bottom obviously, but can't film nothing when you're on the bottom of the lake or bottom of the river, apart from mud and rubbish. I'm just going to get it in a thread. There we go. I can lock it down then, see, that hold it tight into place. Right, take the camera out, turn it on. There we go. Right, hopefully that should be spot in the middle of the picture. Just crank it all down, make sure that it's nice and tight. It's not going to move on impact. Give it a tug, make sure it ain't going to come out of there. Oh dear, I'm all tangled up now. Okay, right, let's go. Right, I'll chuck it out there. Come and get some nice pictures. Right, it's not down very deep, that isn't, okay. I can always alter it at some point. But it is going to drift down the river slightly.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
It stopped. It might be in weed. It might be in weed. There is a bit of weed down there actually, but all makes good filming, doesn't it? Kind of. How far will you go down then?
I've been 2 miles that way.
2 miles?
2 miles, yeah, so it's 4 miles altogether.
Right.
So I always try and go upstream,
Yeah.
first of all.
Yeah.
So it's easier on the way back.
Expend your energy. Yeah, that's true.
That's the way, but too hot. But,
It's a lovely day today.
yeah, crack
Is it quite deep there where you are, do you know?
I've no idea, to be honest. I don't wish to find out either.
No, I've just saying that, I've got a camera I threw in about 20 minutes ago. You see an orange bottle around here.
Yeah.
Morning. And that's the float I use, and then the camera's dangling down about 4 foot
Okay.
from there, but it looks like it hasn't moved that far. So I'm thinking it's either stuck in weed or it's on the bottom of the river.
You got a line attached to it?
There's a small line, but it's going to sink.
Oh, is it? 'Cause I got a fin on the back of it, it goes down about 8 inches.
You might just see it actually. Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, just go that way. You go around it, it'll be fine. Anyway, enjoy your day.
Well, sound you?
Yeah,
Good snaps there.
hopefully. Yeah, just filming away. It's a little GoPro camera.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, good picture. Ta-da! Okay. Right, well, it's still there. It looks like it's stationary. It's either on the bottom or it's in some weed. That's surprising. I thought it was deeper than that. Let's drag it in. Let's alter the depth, and let's just lift it up somewhat. Just lift it up a foot or two. You can see it's not very deep. Yeah. Always happy to see my camera still intact. Yeah, okay. Right, let's just bring it up slightly, I think. Right, so put it down about maybe 3 feet now, and then we throw it back in. Give it a bit longer. Obviously, the longer it's in there, the more chances you're going to see something. So there we go. It's the general gist of it. Right. Right, that ought to just go slowly down there somewhere, hopefully, anyway. That's my thinking, that's the plan. Let's see if it happens. Very little life in here. Yeah, it was a bit disappointing, to be honest. I think, well, Stanton Lake is not much of an improvement on this, I suppose, if any improvement at all. At least with this, the camera most of the time is in motion, so you're seeing weeds like that, which are, yeah, it's really quite nice actually. It's a different world. It's, you know, it's got its own little charm about it. But I think I don't know if I chose the best part of the river. I could have chose something perhaps a little bit further down towards the town, because this is about 3/4 of a mile away from. That's quite nice, isn't it, going through those? That's a nice shot, that is. I think that there is probably the best part of this video. The rest of it's an absolute load of rubbish, I'm sorry to say. I'm very critical about my videos, I do apologise. Feel free to criticise me and tell me I'm wrong. Anyway, yeah, so some of the shots were quite nice, you know. I just wish I didn't know the depth of the river. That's the reason why it's bumping along the bottom there. Little fish comes through, and I think it was a dace. Is this the shot? No, maybe it's the next shot actually. I think it's a dace which comes shooting from the right hand side. Silverfish. It's a little bit bigger than a perch. Here he is. I think that's a dace. Perhaps someone can correct me on that. Then I think it might be the same fish, or his mate comes from the left hand side. There he goes. So, and there's a few more as well. There's one. There's two. There's another one, I think. Following, there's three. I think they're dace fish or chub. I'm not sure, but anyway, there's some fish. At least we saw something, didn't we? Anyway, let's carry on with the video. Right, okay, how long have we been in then this time? Let's have a little looky. We have been in 45 minutes. Oh, got not a lot of battery left, so surely in 45 minutes we must have seen something kind of interesting. You never know though. My luck's not been that great lately, has it? Anyway, let's pack all this up. There's a wife's mobile phone. Where's mine? In my pocket. Don't really want to leave anything behind, really, do you? I better grab my gimbal and my camera. That can come in quite useful at times. And yeah, we'll make our way down this way. Just see what else we get up to, really, in my little video diary of today. Yes, beautiful day again. It's just glorious. I can't remember. I can't honestly, for the life of me, remember. Just turn this one on. I can't honestly, for the life of me, remember a spring quite like this. I really can't. It's just been ridiculously nice. Hope it continues. Let's just hope that the summer is as good as the spring. This weather now, the heat we're having, it's just perfect. You know, for us gringos up here, it's perfect. You know, come on, mate, let's go and find you some shade. Yeah, it's perfect. Busy day today, as you can see. Lots of people walking around, taking advantage of the lovely weather. It's a bit of an attraction down here. Lechlade gets very busy, very busy.
Baby, come on.
Anyway. Morning.
Hi there. Were you just fishing or something?
I wasn't fishing as such. I've got some underwater camera equipment.
Amazing.
So I've not stuck a camera in this river before.
No, so that was looking for cameras under.
Yeah, I just set it to a certain depth, maybe 2 feet, 5 feet. You know.
So
So
the orange thing was not just a float, that was for the camera.
no, that was a bottle.
Yeah, and then the camera's dropping on.
The camera's on a bit string going down, so I can just alter the depth. Yeah.
Could you see very much down there? Or not know yet?
When I take it back home, I look at the footage.
Afterwards, yes.
I'll see what there is, and you might see something, you might not. You see the occasional nice fish.
Yes.
You know, pike and tench and things. Yeah, but
We were just trying to guess what it was.
dead bodies.
Oh, he's stopped doing whatever he wants.
No, it's interesting. It's just a little hobby I've got, really. Yeah, a little hobby. Anyway, yeah.
See ya.
Take care. Ta-da. Lovely weather. People seem to be handling the lockdown situation quite well. Most people seem to be enjoying their time off, time away from the humdrum, nose to the grindstone, 9 till 5 or whatever hours you do. I do all sorts of stupid hours at the moment. Don't we, Michael? Not doing many stupid hours in the past few months, mine, but slowly running out of money. Please send lots of money. Link down below to my PayPal account, my Patreon. Morning. Anyway, there we go. Worst comes to the worst, I can always dive in there and go and grab myself a fish, can't I? Right, I'm gonna do a bit of a bit bored at the moment. I'm a bit bored.
It's what?
I'm a bit bored.
You're bored, are you?
Ha ha ha. Can I experiment on you at all? I want to see how much pain you can take.
No, I've had enough pain.
I know. Right, so we're going to do something with this. Not exactly sure yet. I want to try and make a wintry scene, really. It's yeah, I'm just going to put a little hole in there. Make sure it's really up murder tight. I don't want it slipping around. That'd really mess it up, wouldn't it? That should be alright. Pop it in the side there. Yeah, it should be alright. Just the right size to get one of my small little LEDs in. Yep. Then I want to try and build on that put a twig in there, maybe something else here. A snowy scene, so we're going to sort of do some artificial snow around it in places and that. Don't want to smother it, just make it look like it's been snowing, but it's on the thaw. So yeah, that'd be quite nice.